Hello there. I see you rotated the platforms. That was smart. No, that's a good idea. So then I'm on one and okay. Wow. It only took 7 minutes. Oh. Oh, they set this up? I guess that makes sense that it is. Actually, do you want me to run over after you're on super low to make it really way back in myself. Are they processing the same way areas? So don't swing around. Yeah. Did you get to editing any of that things for today? Oh, okay. Which group was it? I can't remember who it was. I think it was a client of ours. Somebody else connected to Country TV. Maybe to the school district, said that they have somebody that is interested in an internship or in college or going to summer, yada yada yada. And part of me is like, you know what? You can kind of use that, even if it's just like shooting some stuff, and then they probably have to be paid, right? Always is this thing. I mean, and I responded because Jane was not, was out of town, but I was just like, hey, this might be coming up for Jane. We don't really want to have a program, but I can discuss it too. Just so she wasn't waiting a week. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're looking for that. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I just was curious what you think. I know they're a whole lot of work, but if they're older, it's less hand holding, and I don't know. I feel like they could maybe be Yeah, or help you edit. I mean, obviously you'll have to probably do, some touching up of things, but I think if they have a baseline knowledge of anything, I think it could be, I don't know, I think we have this negative view. I know it's a lot to juggle multiple things, but I don't know. I'm open to it. It's very interesting. Just was curious on your perspective on it. Yeah, it just depends on your experience. Maybe it's a job share day and they want to be able to, hey, cut this, so you go do it. And then it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. I don't know. The rules of usage, that was business Thursday. Hey, Randy. Yeah. Oh, I'm not denying that. It's just kind of like frustrating. 'Cause where was that law when we were interns? Yeah, just listening to that. The wagers are currently 57 minutes in, and the star is 58, right? You think what? From the time you start, okay. This is an exact science class, and it's super important.
Elmwood Park High School's 2026 graduation ceremony. I will begin by introducing two of our speakers today. I'm pleased to introduce our valedictorian, Maximilian Zhuja, and his parents, Monica and Merrick Zhuja. Our salutatorian, Camilla Budzina, and her parents, Yolanta and Boleslav. And now I will move on to going through the rest of our top 5 and 10% of the senior class, going in alphabetical order. We have Fernando Arceo Romero with brother Alonso and mother Claudia, Claire Doyle with father Christopher and mother Monica, Zimlu Pansoy Mainit with father Roberto and mother Dinah, Kinga Merrick with father Kazmirez and mother Agnieszka, Isabella Anais Martinico with father Victor and mother Athena, Jairus Ponce with father Melesio and mother Bria, Evelina Swiderski with father Merrick and mother Vislava, Carolina Vodilla with father Wesley and mother Amelia, Cornell Chervietz with father Boguslav and mother Eva, Manuel Hernandez with father Abel and mother Francisca, Anastasia Ivanillo with father Michelo and mother Mariana, Salvatore Sammy LaBarbera with father Sam and mother Jody, Angeles Lobrin with father Florencio and mother Amor, Maria Clara Martin de la Torre with father Osbaldo and mother Catalina, Ashley Nettlehorst with father Todd and mother Tambi, Victoria Piar with father Jejosh and mother Malgorzata, Giselle Serrano with stepfather Adrian Munoz and mother Mara Solis, Matthew Valle with father Daniel and mother Lisette, and Thomas Francis Zelasco with father Mark and mother Heather Weiser. Congratulations to them. You may now be seated.
Again, welcome to Elmwood Park High School's 2026 graduation ceremony. My name is Meredith Britton, and I am one of the co-presidents of Student Council. Thanks to today's wonderful weather, we are able to celebrate outside and under the lights as we honor the EPHS graduating class of 2026. A few announcements before the graduation program gets underway. Should there be needed, there are restrooms located near the concession stand. Also, once the ceremony is over, you will be welcome to take photographs around the campus after today's ceremony. But first, all the graduates need to go to the concession stand to gather all of their remaining graduation materials. Finally, out of respect for the graduates and their families, please refrain from using any noisemakers, and please hold all applause until after all the graduates' names have been called. All of our graduates have worked very hard over the past 4 years, and we would like to have every graduate and their family be able to hear their name called. Thank you for holding your applause until after all the graduates' names have been called. And now, to perform our national anthem is our EPHS choir.
Can you sleep by the dawn's
At this time, I'd like to call to the stage Claire Doyle from the Senior Class Council for the presentation of the class gift.
Hello, my name is Claire Doyle, and for the past 4 years, I've served as the class president for the class of 2026, like my dad did 26 years ago at his alma mater, Holy Cross High School. I'm here to present the class gift on behalf of the Senior Class Council. The class of 2026 is proud to donate 2 brand new bike stations and 1 School Spirit lettered EPHS bike rack. Thank you, seniors, for your hard work fundraising on behalf of EPHS, and to the class of 2026, congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Amanda Broderico, or as many of you know me, Dr. ABR, and I am your extremely proud principal of Elmwood Park High School. To begin with, I want to welcome our distinguished guests on stage. Our district office administrative team, starting with Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Dr. Kimberly Ontiveros, Executive Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Derek Naglak, Chief School Business Officer, Dr. Mark Orzula, and Director for Student Services, Ms. Christy Michael. Also today with us are our school board members. We have our President, Mr. Frank Parisi, Vice President, Mr. Peter Volpe, Secretary, Ms. Jen Rinaldo, and members Ms. Monica F. Doyle, Mr. Tim Locknane, and Mr. Jay Shapinski. There is also a ton of Tiger staff who are on the premises today to help celebrate our graduates who deserve our thanks. A very special thank you to all of you who have helped make this beautiful day come to fruition. Tiger staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026, as I stand here today, I realized something recently. With me not being here next year, this graduating class and I are technically graduating together. All of us together are walking into something new. The only real difference is your hats are a lot cooler and significantly less expensive than mine. Honestly, if you would have asked me 10 years ago if someday I would become a high school principal, let alone an assistant superintendent next year, I probably would have laughed in your face. Not because I didn't work hard, not because I didn't care, but because life has a funny way of opening doors you never knew even existed. That's something I hope every graduate here today remembers. You do not need to have every detail of your life figured out today. When I graduated from high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do, let alone even having thoughts about going into the teaching profession. It was nothing I had even thought about. And I didn't honestly get that piece of my life figured out until I was a junior in college. You are all headed onto a variety of different pathways. Some of you will go to four-year universities, others to community colleges, some are entering the trades, others are joining the military, and some of you are just figuring things out. And every single one of those paths deserves the utmost respect. On the note of this, at this time, I'd like to take a moment to have our 2 graduates stand who have opted to go into the armed services next year. I know you're out there. Stand up, yes. Thank you for opting to serve and protect our country. There is no greater deed. Thank you for your choice to keep us safe. We spend a lot of time asking students what they want to be, but I think the more important question is, what kind of person do you want to become? Because I truly believe a few things will get you farther than almost anything else. Working really hard, serving others, and in general, just being kind to people. These elements matter in every single field, whether you become a teacher, electrician, nurse, welder, business owner, engineer, police officer, entrepreneur, or you opt to serve our country. I truly believe that passion matters, effort matters, and character matters. The people who succeed long-term are rarely the people who had everything perfectly mapped out at 18 years of age as they sat in the same seats that you are sitting in now. They are the people who stayed open to opportunity, kept learning, treated people well, and continued showing up even when things got really tough. In this vein, I encourage you to make as many mistakes as possible. Just learn from them and don't make the same mistake twice. This class has already exhibited many of these traits. Over my last 3 years, I've watched you compete, perform, lead clubs, support each other, overcome setbacks, and grow into young adults ready to take on whatever comes next. I've watched students discover talents they didn't even know they had. I've watched friendships from across different backgrounds and experiences. I've watched students find confidence, purpose, and direction. And I've even watched you manage to orchestrate stopping traffic coming down Fullerton during rush hour in the morning. And that deserves mad props. Most importantly, I've watched this class leave its mark on EPHS. With that being said, I'd like to stop again and acknowledge some students in this graduating class. This year has been a truly incredible year by way of watching our students perform. As I call your name, please stand. We have had multiple state and international qualifiers in a variety of areas. First of all, in journalism, Isabella Anais Martinico became EPHS's first state placer, coming in 4th in review writing. Qualifying for international competition for DECA, we had Carolina Vodilla. In athletics, it was an absolutely notable year. In the fall, our entire girls cross-country team qualified for state, and from that team, we have seniors Camila Budzina, Kimberly Herrera Ruiz, and Haley Rivera. Our dance team also qualified for state, and today sitting in here we have seniors Ira Baldos, Amelia Błażejewska, Alexandria Mendoza, Marley Ruiz Anguiano, and Isabella Wernsing. And competing literally this morning, we have our boys track and field team who competed in multiple events at the state competition in Eastern Illinois, rushing all the way back here, and now recognizing the seniors Daniel James Dahoney, who ran the 4x100 and 4x200, Trinidad Lopez, who competed in shot put, Joseph Raminsky, who also competed in the 4x100 and 200, and David Swanik in discus. And although they're not here yet, as of literally an hour ago, we became sectional champions in girls soccer, winning 2-1 against Amundsen. At some point during this ceremony, you will see Ariana Lynette Alonso, Vanessa Burgos, Kayla Yuritsi Ramirez, and Sophie Toledo running onto the field, coming back directly from their championship win. With the note of all that, a round of applause for all these incredible Tigers. So while today is absolutely a celebration of achievement, it's also a celebration of brand new beginnings. Again, you do not need to know exactly where your road ends. You just need to keep moving forward and opportunities present themselves to you. So keep doors open, take chances, work hard, and be good to people. If you do these things consistently, life has a way of surprising you in the best possible ways. Class of 2026, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey for the last 3 years. Being your principal has been one of the greatest honors of my career, and I am truly sad to step away from it. Serving the Elmwood Park community has been a true pleasure and one that I will dearly miss. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to your family who has helped supported you all along the way. No matter where life takes you next, you will always be Tigers to us. At this point, we'll move on to the next part of our program. It is now my honor to introduce to you our assistant superintendent, Dr. Kimberly Ontiveros, and she will now give the graduation greetings.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you to all of our families, friends, staff, administrators, and guests for joining us for this special occasion to celebrate the class of 2026. It is truly an honor for me to stand before you today. Graduates, today is not just the end of a chapter, it's the beginning of a new one. Each of you reached this moment through hard work, resilience, and the support of those around you. Along the way, you learned valuable lessons beyond the classroom: how to persevere, how to adapt, and how to keep moving forward even when things felt uncertain. As you step into what's next, you won't always have clear answers, but that's okay. What matters is that you move forward with purpose, stay true to your values, and treat each other with respect and kindness. Success is not defined by where you go, but by how you get there and the impact you have along the way. Congratulations to the class of 2026. This is just the beginning.
It is now my pleasure to introduce one of our school board members, Ms. Monica Doyle, for the congratulatory remarks.
Good evening, everyone. To the administration, faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026 of Elmwood Park High School, congratulations. It is an incredible honor to stand before you tonight, not only as a member of the Board of Education, but as a graduate of Elmwood Park High School's class of 1999. And tonight, the immensely proud parent of one of tonight's brilliant graduates seated before us. Tonight, we celebrate the 70th graduating class of Elmwood Park High School. 70 classes filled with dreams, lessons, friendships, challenges, victories, and unforgettable moments. While we celebrate the graduates of the class of 2026, tonight is also a celebration of the families seated in this audience. Families and loved ones, this accomplishment belongs to you too. Behind every graduate is a support system that helped carry them to this moment. You were their alarm clock, the Uber driver, homework helper, and the steady support during both the good days and the difficult ones. You believed in these graduates, even during moments when they may not have fully believed in themselves. Tonight, your hard work, love, and dedication deserve recognition and gratitude. Thank you for helping shape the incredible young adults seated before us. And now, on to our guests of honor, the class of 2026. Congratulations. As you toss your caps into the air, you're not just celebrating grades, test scores, or passing classes. You're celebrating growth. You're celebrating late nights, early mornings, challenges overcome, and moments that shaped you in ways you may not even realize yet. Graduation is an evening filled with emotion, excitement, and uncertainty. The feeling that life is somehow both beginning and ending all at once. And in many ways it is. Graduation is one of the few moments in life where you can actually feel change happening in real time. Tonight, you are closing a chapter that has shaped so much of who you are. This school has been the backdrop for important moments in your lives, moments both big and small that you may not fully appreciate until years from now. Some memories here are filled with laughter, others may be tied to disappointment or struggle, but all of them help shape the person you are becoming. And that is important to remember, because growth rarely only happens during the easy moments. Sometimes the moments that define us the most are the ones that challenge us. Those moments matter just as much as the successes. Tonight, one door is closing. For years, your lives have followed familiar hallways, routines, teachers, classmates, and traditions. You knew when the bells would ring. You knew where to go, and you knew who would be standing beside you. But tomorrow looks different. And while that can feel exciting, it can also feel intimidating. There's a quote many of us have heard: when one door closes, another opens. But what I've learned in life is this: the next door does not simply magically appear in front of you. You determine which door opens next. Your choice opens doors, your attitude opens doors, your work ethic and courage open doors. But no matter where you go next, there will be moments when doors close. I want you to remember this. A closed door is not the end of your story. Class of 2026, there will be moments when life asks you to be patient, moments when life asks you to be brave, and moments when life asks you to believe in yourself before anyone else does. During those moments, remember who you are. Remember the challenges you have already overcome to reach this point, and you are more capable than you realize. Sometimes that next door opens because of talent, but often it opens because someone notices your determination, your integrity, your kindness, and your willingness to keep going when things become difficult. As someone who graduated from this school in 1999, I can tell you that life rarely unfolds exactly the way you imagined it. Life has a way of surprising us, and that's the beauty of it. The future is not already written, and that is a very powerful thing. Graduates, as you walk across this stage tonight, remember that you are leaving with more than a diploma. You are leaving with lessons, with resilience, with the ability to overcome challenges, and most importantly, the power to open any and every door you choose to open next. Class of 2026, we are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see which doors you choose to open next. Congratulations.
Really quickly, walking onto the field, better late than never, our sectional champions. Congratulations, ladies. And now here to perform one of today's musical selections is Elmwood Park High School's school band, directed by Mr. Kyle Rhodes. And now it is with great pride that I introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2026, Miss Camilla Budzina.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Today marks a big accomplishment, the end of us attending school together for 12 years. Many of us have followed each other from the ECC through the elementary and middle schools and have ended up here. It's weird to think that at the end of this summer, we won't be coming back to these halls, the underwhelming football games, walking to class with the same people, and anything else you can think of making this school EPHS. Now our futures are left in our own hands as we have full responsibility for what we will do with ourselves. Whether you go to college, a big university, a community college, trade school, straight to work, the military, or anything else, we will all face challenges ahead. If you find out you hate what you're studying or are struggling in classes, don't continue to drag yourself along with what isn't for you. Find what works for you personally and what you are interested in, as this will help you get through the path of adulthood. It's necessary for you to not give up or settle for something less than you deserve. Instead, you need to find what keeps you motivated and get up every day to push yourself to your potential. For me, when I found myself to be struggling or going through challenges, I found motivation through making my mother proud. I realized that my obstacles and setbacks are minuscule compared to what my mother endured and want her to feel fulfilled with her decision to come to America. In Poland, my mother spent 9 years pursuing her passion for nursing. She immigrated to America hoping to continue on that path, only to learn her education from Poland didn't transfer. While pregnant with my brother, she balanced cleaning jobs, English language classes, and additional schooling to restart her nursing career. Eventually, the weight became too great, and she had to let her dream go. My mother has now spent over 20 years with a job far from a nurse. Her sacrifice of giving up her passion in order to do what is best for her family and her strength to go through with this greatly motivates me. Despite what is going on, my mother has instilled in me the need to push myself, knowing that this is how we will reach accomplishments and success. The sacrifices my mother has made allowed me to do just that, push myself and be in this position to speak with you all today. I would not have been able to do it without her. Dziękuję za wszystko, Mama. I am aware that the major and professional goal of mine will require an immense amount of studying, work, and will come with many frustrating and stressful times. However, the vision of being successful, having a happy family, and living comfortably will remind me that nothing comes easy. It's important that all of us graduates find someone or something that will get them through the tough times. We are bound to have experiences where we are truly struggling with the new dorm life, roommates, the dining hall, getting ourselves to class, and etc., as everything will be so new to us. In those moments, don't hesitate to reach out to your support systems, the people who have stood by you until now and the ones you will meet along the way. While you are going through the next chapter of our lives, don't lose sight of your dreams and what we wrote in the yearbook for where we see ourselves in the next 10 years. Many of us said something along the lines of being rich, having a yacht, being happy, working our dream professions, and more. It would truly be upsetting if we were unable to pick ourselves up from challenges along the way and these dreams don't become a reality for us. As we leave EPHS behind, we also leave behind the comfort of familiarity. No more seeing the same friends every morning, no more walking into classrooms we've sat in for years, and no more knowing exactly what to expect for the next school day. Although many of us are excited as we are itching to get out of here, it can also feel terrifying at times. The truth is, none of us fully know what the future holds. Some of us will succeed right away, while others may take longer to figure things out. But if you take away anything from what I've said, it's important that we continue moving forward. Success is not always a straight path, and failure does not define who we are. So as we step into this next chapter, I hope all of us remember to appreciate the people who helped us get here, our parents, guardians, teachers, friends, coaches, siblings, and anyone who believed in us when we struggled to believe in ourselves. None of our accomplishments happened completely alone. I personally want to thank my mother, my siblings, Mrs. Heinen, Miss Allman, Mr. Brombat, Orenga,
Gina, and Bazinga. I would not be speaking to you all without them. And finally, I hope every single one of us leaves here understanding that success is not about money, titles, or achievements. Success is about waking up every day proud of the life you are building and the person you are becoming. So congratulations to the class of 2026. No matter where life takes us next, I truly hope we all find happiness, purpose, and the courage to keep pushing forward. And for the last time, have a great day. Go Tigers.
And now it is my absolute privilege to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Mr. Maximilian Zhuja.
Good evening, administration, staff, teachers, parents, friends, and the graduating class of 2026. I am honored to stand before all of you and address an esteemed crowd, whom I would like to take the time to recognize on behalf of the class. To the parents who are always part of our journey, who made countless sacrifices to provide better lives for us, and who taught us many crucial skills and lessons, we thank you. To the teachers who gave their time to provide us with the gift and privilege of education, graded all of those assignments and tests, and put forth their best effort to ensure that we would grow into leaders and scholars that would appreciate learning, we thank you. To the administration and the rest of the staff, for hearing the concerns of students, teachers, and parents, and for maintaining our school by ensuring it is a safe, clean, and supportive environment to us to learn, to socialize, and to grow, we thank you. And now, class of 2026, a group of talented, intelligent, and resilient individuals, we've made it. It is finally our time to shine. I am so proud of every single one of you. Let's give everyone who helped us get here, as well as ourselves, a massive round of applause. I, for one, would not be the person I am today, nor have accomplished what I have without the support of many people. Starting with the fam, my parents immigrated from Poland to the US to build and provide the best life they could for our family. My mom and dad have made so many sacrifices for me to be where I am, and I am unconditionally grateful. They've always been there for me, despite having to hear me scream at my friends over the video game in the middle of the night. I love you two so much. To my babcia and dziadek, you two have watched our family grow and always provided and helped us out when we needed it. I'm so grateful that you both have been a part of my life, and I love you two so much. As for my brother Matt, when I was taking AP Physics my sophomore year, I would always complain about how hard the class was. And Matt here would always brag about how he got an A in the class when he was in high school. And you may be thinking, Max, it just sounds like this guy's just trying to put you down, man. Like, what? This is such a weird memory to share. Make no mistake, part of his intention was definitely to get under my skin just a little bit, but that's not the point. In retrospect, I think he just wanted me to outperform him and watch me achieve my true potential. I didn't really appreciate that at the time, and I know for a fact I didn't because I bombed the AP exam. I got a 2. Regardless, I'm so lucky to have someone in my life who truly wants the best for me. One thing I'm not looking forward to in college is not being able to hang out with you as much, but that's just one of the many challenges ahead. Matt, I don't just see you as my biological brother, but as one of my best friends. I hope you know how much I love you. Shout out to my... Shout out to my dog, Chloe, too. To every single one of my friends, you know who you are. I always cherish the late night gaming sessions, the hangouts, all the schoolwork we did together, and so much more. I hold all of you very dear to my heart, and if you want to make some room in your schedule to visit me in Northwestern, I'd be pretty cool with that. I also want to thank all of my teachers, especially Mrs. Heinen, who not only helped me grow as a writer, but as a person. Mrs. Clays, who helped me further explore my love for history, and Mr. Merman, who showed us that math isn't that scary. And if for some reason you want to get a cardboard cutout on a flag made of another human being, Mr. Merman's your muse. Before I first entered the halls of EPHS, I was told by countless people that the next 4 years of high school would be the fastest 4 years of my life. I didn't believe those people. Now I do. However, this rapid passage of time goes beyond high school. From Miss Goldford's kindergarten class to Mr. Seibel's Make It a Great Day or Not, the choice is yours, over the intercom in elementary school, to learning at home over Chromebooks in middle school, to now graduation. Many of you have had different pathways than me, but whether or not you were a Panther or a Trojan, came from St. Celestine's or a middle school or Elm Middle School, or one of Mrs. Hines' kitties or Miss Ragnier's chickens, we've all experienced, created, and shared many memories throughout our time here at EPHS. I know I have many memories that I'll cherish, like learning FTC with Ms. Kiska and Kiz Cat and AP Calc, playing Brawl Stars with Sam when we shouldn't have been doing that progress learning, watching the football games from the stands to see if Danny's promise of winning a game would be fulfilled, making Amelia ask my mom if I could stay out longer, and many more. In addition to the many memories we've created, we've accomplished so much as a class, and it wouldn't be appropriate if we left the ceremony without acknowledging some of these achievements. Although Dr. ABR did already mention some of these, I still want to recognize them. Last year, we achieved a 100% pass rate in Mr. Merman's AP Pre-Calc class, and as Natalia said in her speech last year, because we feared her wrath, we also achieved a 100% pass rate in Mrs. Heinen's AP Lit class. Caroline and Evelina earned first place in the VEI Midwestern Business Plan competition, and Carolina also earned first place in her DECA project for Alzheimer's awareness. Furthermore, Beanie medaled downstate at the IHSA journalism competition, a first for EP's journalism program. And Milana got one of her journalism articles read aloud by our village board. Our achievements were not purely academic either. Our girls' cross-country team and dance team both made it to state, and our girls' soccer team won the regional champions and just now sectionals. Additionally, Danny, Joey, David, and Trinidad all made it to state for track and field. Speaking of Danny, he was so good at the sports he played, he actually committed to 2 colleges instead of just 1. And of course, I would like to congratulate Camilla Budzina, someone whom I respect very much and who deserves everything she has earned for attaining the title of class salutatorian. Our class has accomplished so much more than that too, but I am on a time limit. Let's give a round of applause for all these accomplishments. Although we've accomplished so much and come so far, our work isn't over quite yet. The majority of us are college bound, and the rest are going into the trades, entering the workforce, or enlisting in the military. Although our journeys vary greatly, we are all entering a challenging and unforgiving world, potentially away from our loved ones and mentors. The world will inevitably present all of us with a multitude of adversities we'll have to overcome. Upon facing these challenges, the world gives us 2 options to overcome them: to confront them head on or to run away from them. As Chester Bennington sings in Linkin Park's Easier to Run, it's so much easier to go than face this pain here all alone. It's easier to run. There will be instances when you face challenges with a group of people, and there will be instances when you must face them by yourself. Regardless, it is okay to stumble and to fall when confronting obstacles. And despite it being the easier option, it is certainly not okay to turn around and run away from problems. So many people have given up on their dreams because they simply couldn't do it, or they believed it was too hard, or listened to other people who discouraged them from following their dreams. Please do not let yourself become one of these people. I also want to emphasize to please follow your own dreams. Last year, I was talking to my friend James about our futures. I told him that I hadn't figured out what I wanted to do after high school yet, and he told me that just thinking about it was already better than most kids my age were doing. James, if you're listening, and I know you are because I saw you in the stands over there, you did genuinely give good advice, but I now realize I was thinking about people who I perceived to be doing better than me in terms of forging and chasing after an aspiration. And yes, I studied and I worked hard, But I was so focused on what my peers were doing and comparing myself to them, I forgot to envision a bigger picture for myself and the effort I was putting in. And when I realized this, it caused a lot of unnecessary stress. I'm not as good at math as Jairus is. I don't box in a ring like JJ. I'm not crazy good at CSGO and volleyball like Cornell. And I can't play all of Creepin' Death by Metallica on guitar like Aiden. But I see now that's okay, because although I respect and admire all of these people so much, I'm not them, and I don't need to be them. I need to be Max Juja, and you need to be you. It's not over. Thank you, but okay. It's not over, it's not over. Class of 2026, please remember not to take the time you have ahead of you for granted, because who knows, maybe it'll go by faster in high school. Believe in yourselves, make new memories, live without regret, and be invincible. Go Tigers, go Wildcats. Class of 2026, let's graduate. Thank you.
And now here to perform our second musical selection is the Elmwood Park High School Choir, directed by Mr. Grant McEachern. customary at our commencement ceremony each year to recognize distinguished academic achievement. The first category of academic recognition for 2026 is the top 10% of the class. These students were recognized at the beginning of the graduation ceremony. Another category of recognition is called our Tiger Scholar. This award recognizes the top 5% of the graduating class. These students, in addition to their academic accomplishments and contributions to EPHS, will have their pictures placed in the position of distinction in our academic wall of fame. I'm proud to once again announce the Tiger Scholars for the class of 2026. Please stand to be recognized. First of all, Fernando Arceo Romero, Claire Lillian Doyle, Kinga Merrick, Zimlu Pansoy Mainit, Isabella Anais Martinico, Jairus Ponce, Evelina Swiderski, Carolina Vodilla, and once again, our salutatorian, Camilla Budzina, and valedictorian, Maximilian Juja. Mr. Parisi and members of the Board of Education, present and witness with us here today are members of our district and building administrative teams and many of our outstanding faculty members of Elmwood Park High School. On their behalf, it gives me privilege to certify that the members of the class of 2026 have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by the high school, by the state of Illinois, and by the Board of Education. And now, Mr. Parisi, on behalf of the faculty of EPHS, I am so pleased to present the class of 2026 their diplomas. At this point, if the first row could rise and come to the stage. I'm fine with it. If you guys, it doesn't get in your way. Maximilian Juja. Camilla Budzina. Fernando Arceo Romero. Claire Lillian Doyle. Zimlu Pansoy Mainit. Kinga Merrick. Isabella Anais Martinico. Jairus Ponce. Evelina Swiderski. Carolina Voidilla. Cornell Chervietz. Manuel Hernandez. Anastasia Ivanillo. Salvatore Sammy LaBarbera. Angeles Lobrin. Maria Clara Martin de la Torre. Ashley Nettlehorst. Victoria Piar. Giselle Serrano. Matthew Valle. Thomas Francis Zulasco. Aziza Abdrafikova. Pedro Aguilar. Steve Alvarenga. Luis Alvarez Soib. Philip Ambrojevich. Anais Ansueta. Camila Arevalo Lozano. Landon Ariola. Eliza Arroyo. Genesis Arroyo. Isabella Marilenes Arroyo. Adrian Arsuaga. Abigail Baena. Melanie Caitlin Baena. Ira Esquera Baldos. Alexa Barraza. Juan Benitez Jr. Sebastian Benitez. Amelia Błażejewska. Maxim Borshak. Meredith Brayton. Milana Briliak.
Aiden Brown. Nicolia Bulatovic. Samuel Cabrera Chavez. Kayleen Camacho. Celeste Cancel. Brian Cardenas. Isabella Cardenas. Eric Alexander Cardona. Eileen Carrion. Donna Caraval Padilla. Giovanni Casas. Damian Castulo. Sergio Centeno. Xavier Chavez. Timothy D'Angelo Chillis. Francisca Cristuna Huda. Ana Sofia Cobo Mendoza. Julissa Contreras. Leilani Cortez Davalos. Paloma Cortez. Jaden Crew. Elijah Crowder.
Alani Ryan Culleton. Mustafa Dar Ayad. Juan Diego de la Mora. Naden De Jesus. Megan Elizabeth Deravoinko. Francisco Diaz Jr. Lizeth Diaz. Catherine Dickens. Rachel Dickens. Kelly Dietrich. Daniel James Dahoney. Aiden Echevarria. Maria Farjado Roa. Brenda Camila Fernandez. Kathia Angelina Fernandez. Jasmine Flores. Cynthia Fonseca. Matthew Fritz. Esme Frucach Arbus. Francisco Machuca. Natalia Anna Galinska.
Taras Galco. Renee Garcia. Aaron Joseph Godinez. Azul Gonzalez. Isidro Gonzalez. Daniela Gonzalez Enchunaguchia. Justin Gonzalez Porras. Natalia Gutierrez. Maurice Hall. Ahmad Hanash. Evelyn Hernandez. Isabel Hernandez. Carol Hernandez. Robin Hernandez. Fabian Herrera. Julian Herrera. Kimberly Herrera Ruiz. Alana Herrera Hernandez. Vitaly Gorohorovich. Ryan Hussein. Abigail Jaros. Trevor Kai'o'o Hanahano.
Julia Karvalska. Vladislav Kavaka. Yana Kizima. Michael Kopach. Caleb Renee Krahulik. Julia Kravchuk. Iris Kupiak. Anastasia Kushnirchuk. Jose De Jesus Lara. Ruben Lebron. Shaylise Lebron. Diego Leon. Lei Lim. Brianna Lopez. Trinidad Lopez. Michael Lepresti. Patrick Lovich. Lionel Loza Jr. Jelani Maldonado. Vladislav Malutik. Isaiah Jacob Manuel Gray. Adrian Marchwani. Andrea Marquez.
Aiden Justice Martinez. Valentina Martinez. Nelinda Mauricio Lopez. Domo McDaniel. Bethany Evely Medina. Alexandria Marie Mendoza. Camila Mendoza. Jennifer Meneses Plaza. Julian Mercado. Nayeli Miranda. Nathaniel Moleski. Haley Molina. Zachary Molina. Isabella Molinelli. Sophia Grace Montanez. Donna Montalegre Perdomo. Emiliano Montoroso. Noemi Angelica Moreno.
Alexis Rose Mullins. Amelia Ceciline Munoz. Julian Munoz. Sarai Navarro. Xavier Nieves. Oliver Niznik. Caitlin Ontiveros. Zoe Leila Ove. Vladislav Palka. Emily Anna Pazgan. Zach Pellegrino. Zoe Pellegrino. Yaslin Perez. Henry Piatto. Marco Plati. Chris Francis Pitak. Damian Casper Pudlo. Nathaniel Pichak. Brian Ramirez.
Christopher Ramirez Figueroa. Petros Ramo. Giselle Reyes. Silvana Rezalak Morgan. Alani Rivera. Haley Rivera. Juliana Rodriguez. Julissa Rodriguez. Dayanara Rojas. Jaslyn Roman. Alexander Romanev. Joseph Anthony Rominsky. Kevin Rosado. Gabriel Rosansky. Marley Ruiz Anguiano. Sofia Ruiz Mora. John Schramm. Sierra Scott. Andriy Senyuk. Aubrey Serrano Lefevre. Alexander Chimiluk. Eric Sirak.
Amina Sissoko. Musu Sissoko. Leon Solarchek. Andrian Solnichny. Josiah Soto. Madison Strokas. Jason Suarez. Noah Sultan. David Swanik. Sophia Seyduruk. Nathan Shampshon. Victoria Shmendrovska. Israel Rojas. Andres Tejas. Natzeli Torres. Jacob Trujillo. No, I will do that.
Damian Ulechek. Ethan Valentin. Jalianis Vargas. Melissa Vasquez Rosas. Angel Vega. Jose Velasquez Perez. Xavier Velez. Damian Wojtek. Kajetan Wojtek. Isabella Weiss. Isabella Wernsing. Douglas James Williams. Lorelei Whitrock. Hanya Maria Jaffa. Alexander Zablowski. Gabriel Zelaya Abarca. Anthony Zenner. Nada Zakovic. Ariana Alonso. Vanessa Isabella Burgos. Kayla Yatziri Ramirez. Sophie Michelle Toledo.
Before I close out, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge the 20 years of service by my co-graduation reader, Mr. Tony Sylvester. It has been a pleasure serving with you for the last 3 years and having you as my assistant principal for athletics and activities. Here is a token of gratitude from your department. Best wishes on your future endeavors. Elmwood Park High School graduates, if you have not done so already, please move your tassels from right to left. One last round of applause for our graduates. You are an amazing looking graduating class. As we conclude today's ceremonies, parents, family members, and dear guests, it is with my honor and privilege to present for the very first time the Elmwood Park High School graduated class of 2026. You can throw them up now if you'd like. Congratulations. And with that, that concludes our ceremony. Thank you.